MalibuWine.com. That's MalibuWine.com or 818-865-0605.
You ain't nothing but a hound dog. Keep snooping around my door. You ain't nothing but a hound, boy. Keep on snooping around my door. You can wag your tail. I ain't gonna feed you no more. You told me you was hot class, but I can see through that.
All right, Tomas.
You told me you was hot class.
Hey, Tomas.
But I can see through.
Tomas, you coming in on this one, buddy?
Hey, Tomas.
And baby,
I got a lot of energy. I want you to get to Matt Monroe and Sammy Davis and who's the guy that was my neighbor, Tomas, in Chicago. He dedicated his last performance, Lou Rawls.
Oh, Lou. What?
Yeah, so we want Sammy Davis, Lou Rawls, and who's my favorite singer?
Robert Conrad.
No, he's my favorite singer. What's his name?
Oh, your favorite singer?
Yeah.
Bob, you're stumping me.
No, I just mentioned
Lou
his name.
Rawls.
No. It's Lou Rawls.
Sammy Davis,
and
Matt Monroe.
Matt Monroe.
Matt Monroe.
Who just said Matt Monroe?
Tomas.
I did.
Tomas, you came into my show. Be an engineer.
Wait a minute.
All right, now let's go back to where we were. Well, the questions were, are you there with us?
Hey, Christoph, you there, buddy?
Yes.
Okay,
All
good.
right, Christoph. All right, question number one. Repeat yourself.
My first question, I would like to know at what age you began your interest in acting and when you start to live your profession as an actor.
Okay, 22 years of age is when I started to study acting at Northwestern University. As a matter of fact, I spoke to the university today because they want some stuff for the university, some background history of my association with the university, because I had a unique career there. I was not a four-year student. I was a special student in theater arts, and Dr. Robert Schneiderman was the man that was my teacher, and he began my career. And I was 22 years old. I wasn't really interested in acting, but I had an opportunity to play an actor named James Dean in a movie about him, and he had died in an automobile crash. And I had a striking resemblance to him at that time. And because of that, the James Dean Foundation wanted me to be in. They had seen me on a talk show and wanted me to play him. And so I went to Northwestern to study acting because my interest at that age was in singing, and I was working in a nightclub then. So I fell into the acting by accident. Now I look back at my acting career and I absolutely love it. And I've been offered a movie, and we'll talk about that a little later. So
cool.
Yeah, it is cool. Excuse me. I had to clear my throat. Okay, now I answered that, didn't I, Christoph?
I have my second question. In your career, you have been director of several episodes of series, TV films, and the movie Los Bandidos with Alfredo Zacarias. But what field is it the most difficult for you?
Directing is not difficult for me, really. It is something that comes to me naturally. I studied the technique of it, and I've got the kind of mind where I look at setups and I look at camera angles and I relate to it. So it was fun for me to do, and I always did troubled shows. If there was a show that was running over budget, they'd bring me in to say, what's wrong with it, get it on budget. That was the kind of career I've had as a director. Now, what's the next question?
My last question, in the first season of Wild Wild West, James West practiced karate. Is it you have decided to continue the rest of the series with boxing from the second season?
Yeah, what I did is I was offended by... there were people, I don't even want to mention their names because I don't think it's appropriate, but they were giving belts to actors, gold belts or whatever they're called. What are they called?
Oh, those the black belts and the gold belts.
Yeah, all that
Yeah.
stuff. And,
Yeah.
and I know these actors that I really loved. I never met an actor I didn't like, but I know they weren't qualified to earn that recognition. So I said, to hell with it, I'll go back to street fighting. So I gave up my karate and went into street fighting for the rest of the show, the remaining 3 years. So that's why.
No kidding.
Okay?
Okay.
Okay, thank you so much.
Christoph.
Okay, Christoph. Thanks for...
Thank you for your Thank you for your friendship and be so affordable for your fans.
And thank you for being a part of your own show. This is what we've made. They told me the show is going to last 3 weeks if I didn't do controversy. I said, then I'll do 3 weeks. And that was 3.5 years ago. All right, thanks for the phone call. We'll go to Nashville next, and then we go to Vermont. And then we're going to get into some of these emails, but I don't want people to wait to call in. How are we doing on that?
We got 2 lines available right now.
All right,
yes,
cool.
2 lines are open.
All right, so we're going to commercial. We'll come back, go to Nashville, and then we go to Vermont, and then we're going to go to these emails, okay? And here's to you.
There we go. Guys, if you want to join the show, be sure to check us out at crntalk.com. Send us emails to Robert Conrad at rconrad@crni.net. That's rconrad@crni.net. Give us a call, 800-336-2225, 800-336-2225. We'll be back right after this.